guys, I am Tracy. This is my channel, Tracy from the Mermaid Cove. It's about 7 o'clock Friday morning. I'm trying to get this Herculean task done before my trash men come. I've been, yeah, it's a little overwhelming. I'm not going back to my workplace for a year, or who knows, we're taking bets, 9 months. I don't know. We'll see. And yeah, it was a lot to dig out of everything, and now I have a car full of stuff that I need to go through. But I'm just feeling like I don't know. There was a lot of food around, and I grazed in a way I really haven't done in a while because it was boring. Like you would do something, or you would stand around and watch people box books. Jeez Louise. Anyway, I kept myself as busy as I could, so I just have been feeling yucky. And it sort of affects my mental health and well-being when I eat carbohydrates, simple or non-complex carbohydrates. But I did this smoothie thing for a while. It's a green smoothie thing. I used to do it all the time. It made me feel really good. It's a 10-day thing. I don't necessarily want to do 10 days, but just want a good start. And it's basically you drink fruit smoothies, green smoothies, have fruit and vegetables, and you can have hard-boiled eggs or eggs, chicken, that kind of thing. So, hey, baby girl. So I'm going to do this and just struggle my way through it because honestly, I want to feel good when I wake up in the morning. But I need room in my freezer for all this frozen fruit that I will be consuming. And, why is it? I mean, nobody wants to waste food, but somehow you toss away old broccoli or old fruit. It just doesn't feel as bad as maybe tossing away lava cake from Trader Joe's, or some other kind of dessert or starchy thing from Trader Joe's. So, I had all this kind of stuff in the freezer at work, and I didn't, hadn't eaten in a year. Some came from Angela's cottage freezer to that. It's just I had 3 freezers, and now I have 1. Yeah, so it's just about change, working my way through it. Not pleasant. Not gonna be fun for the first 3 days. Like I sprayed like the last 2 days, like 3 or 4. I don't know what's going on, but I know I need to nip it in the bud. Because that's not who I am. That's not what I live. It's not what I want my body to go through. Yeah. So that's what's happening. So I'm gonna bring you along. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it on fast time. I don't know how I can film and then do fast time. I'm not sure. I should learn that. And then I'm getting my hair done today. And it just feels good to like let go of all this stuff. And then I don't know, just gonna have a cute haircut. Probably the first one since really my mom died. Just something different. I just feel like I need to look in the mirror and see a change, even though you're still you. And I get my nails done tomorrow. So yeah, I've got 4 days off, and I'm gonna make the most of it. I'm tired, and I hate that, waking up tired. I really do. So my face looks like it. Okay, so this is what's gonna happen. I don't know. I'm gonna figure this out as we go together. I think this will be my 3rd time maybe decluttering my freezer since I met you guys. But as I say, first coffee, which will be my last for a while. Because on this cleanse, you sort of drink detox tea, or yeah, we can have a little. Okay, so spaghetti squash spiral. So I'm kind of of the mind too, like I don't know. Do I want to waste time cooking things to take a bite to review them? Yes. I'll let it go. I can get it again. And if I can't, there's always something new, right? And it's old. I don't remember. Sometimes you can't find how many, like, oh my gosh, what is happening? Look at this darn thing. Okay. Sometimes, let's see, there's a hole in the bag. Let's see what have y'all had these before? Do you like them? I'm sure they're good. But anyway, old. And going forward, I'm going to work really hard at not doing this stuff, like buying just a little bit. No idea because I didn't mark it. Hot dogs? I think these are chocolate croissants. Is that what they look like? Where they poof out? Bye-bye. Apple Blossom. I can guarantee this thing is like 2 years old. How come they don't always have... I think every company should put the expiration date in the exact same place, right? Just gonna say Best Buy. Anyway, I'm gonna let it go. I'm sure they're good. They look good. I mean, all Trader Joe's stuff is good. My little pancakes. Love these things. But they're older now, and by the time I might have them... Okay. So these are the chocolate noche, which I don't think you can get anymore. Again, where's the date? I do want to make this. Why is it I don't want to make the vegetable thing, but I do want to make this to try it? I have two. I'm going to throw one away. And just try one and see if I like it. Because sometimes I don't like the chocolate stuff. I got some broccoli. I'm going to keep that from Walmart. Because that's got a really good, like, it used to be 99 cents. That's a lovely sell-by date. So, not only is it just I want room in my freezer, but I just want my freezer to look good. These are the chocolate-covered strawberries. Those things are really good. I just got this, the vegetable bird nest. I'm going to keep that. I might bring that to somebody's house. I got the mushrooms. I just got these. So I'm going to keep those in case I go somewhere. Or actually I am going somewhere. Junior mix. Do that. I'm not going to throw out any meat unless it looks super old. But I threw out a lot of stuff. Sorry. No, the sliced turkey. I could probably have that. Here's my friend's steak she gave me. I'm going to take that out and have that tonight. Chicken breast. I can have that. I'd like to consume that. Old ravioli. Don't know what this is. Old ravioli. I'm not sure what that is. That go. This is, I don't know. I guess it's rice. I think it's pretty old. I don't really eat rice. Sometimes I like to have, I'm sorry, y'all. That is so funny. Shrimp. Oh, I can have these unsalted dry roasted pecan pieces. You can have unsalted walnuts. A little bit of a snack. So this is Jimmy Dean. I must have had in mind something I was going to make with this, but I'm going to give that, keep it in the freezer and give that to the food bank. She has a freezer. There's nothing wrong with that. And just because I'm not going to eat it. The mushrooms, the vegetable things. Plus, sometimes you take everything out and then you get rid of stuff, but then nothing gets back. But that's not my goal right now, is the organization of it. My goal is to do this before my cleaners come. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so for now, I'm keeping meat. Got lots of chicken. This thing is a chipwich. I did not like them. I don't know. I just didn't. I also got from Trader Joe's that wild berry cream cheese chunk ice cream, and you know what? It was okay. It was very rich. I didn't love it, and there's no one I could really give it to, so I threw it out because I thought that is so highly caloric. And here's the exception. So this is the peach lovely tart, and I'm going to a friend's house, and I'm going to bring this for dessert. So I'm keeping that. I love these pieces, but I think this is pretty old. And that's too bad because I didn't think I had any. Pizza's been my favorite thing, and it's going to be hard. I have this old popcorn of my mom's. And my mom's been about 5 years. We're on our 5th year. You guys, I know you always tell me, Mark. This is one of those cheese things from Thanksgiving, not wrapped well. That's a shame. Ooh, that French onion mac and cheese. You know, I might have some of that and my steak for dinner. Some kind of empanada. It's going to be so nice to buy what I need, or, you know, for that minute. This is a frozen pizza that was 89 cents from Walmart. Some almonds. Look at that poor thing. Those are good though. Those are mango popsicles, which I can't have during this. You can have get sugar-free, which I like. They're fine. This cauliflower stuff, I do not like cauliflower like that, and it's like 3 years old. I don't know, just ever hope it all. Those things, the hash browns. Here's the thing, I like them occasionally. I love McDonald's ones, and they're just a dupe, but I don't need that many. I just don't eat them. I'm not a potato person like that. I'm gonna hang on to these. What is this? Zucchini spirals. I'm going to hang on to that because it's just zucchini. We got pepperoni. Okay. This is too much, y'all. Steak and chicken burrito. I might have that for breakfast this morning. These were these things I got from Aldi. No, Lidl. And they were terrible. Why on earth did I keep them? And I didn't get into the food thing because you had to keep them frozen. Let's see. These are love these things, but look at all that. These are old. 2020. I ate more of these things, just lost in my freezer. Stop making that noise. So if I only buy a few things and eat them, this is a whole new regime for me, you guys, and I know it's not going to be super same thing. This naan thing. I have a friend I'm going to bring this to when I go over to her house. She'll love this. These are really good. You just make a super hot oven and do them for like 10 minutes. They're so good. I have, you guys, and FYI, I will be writing everything down. I would think, oh, you'll remember. I think these are, I don't know what they're. More chicken. Got lots of chicken, which is good. My Bao Chinese pork buns. These are newer. I'm going to keep that for my friend. She'll like those. I'm going to go to her house for dinner. The little pancakes, I'm going to let go right now. Oh, y'all. The sweet cinnamon filled Korean pancake. These are kind of old, right? These are good. They're chewy, you know? I might try one later. I'll do a review. See, on something. Green chili pork cheese tamale from Tucson Tamale. These are really good. I don't think that that's old. It's like a little pizza. Lately, I've just been making my own pizza. The green onion. Yeah, I think I'll bring that to my friend. We're going to do a hot pot. Not during my 10 days, but Mandarin orange chicken. Again, where's the date? Yeah, oh. I like it, but I don't love it. It's okay. I know people are crazy, so I'm gonna make a little section for her stuff. My Asian section. A pepperoni, that's fine. That's not going anywhere. Scallion pancakes. These are the new Korean ones. These are really good. With a little egg on it and stuff. I love that. I would love me. She does already. Japanese style fried rice. Does that go bad? Again, don't know when I got it. I'm gonna give it to her. I'll just say, because this is all good stuff. I'm gonna keep this for me. So wonton soup, Trader Ming. These are really good for lunch. One of my favorite things from Trader Joe's is the little dumplings that are like soup inside, like a wonton soup kind of onion soup inside. Those are amazing. So, thank you. So I need room for back to the food thing. I have another one. Organic chicken cilantro burrito. Got plenty of time on these. Actually, maybe I will try the tamales. These I don't think are, anyway, those are healthier things. Anyway, so it's not about straightening it out. These are those new cheese things. I burn them every time. These are just the cheese ones you don't have to let them go. Now, I'm going to admit I have some almond ones right now that ready to be baked. Because, you know, everything is... These are these, like, little sandwiches, like breakfast sandwiches. I really don't like them. There's just something about it. Again, another bar. Well, maybe I'll try that today when I come in from my mom's popcorn. She's not a popcorn, is she? Alright, so this is my chicken fried steak, which I can have another time. That's newer, so that's not going to go super bad. Let me see up here. So these are the Trader Joe's raspberry lemon ones, but they're super old. Those are good. I love a popsicle. Food bank. Yeah, I'm going to do 25 things from my pantry. Let it go, let it go. There's highly sugar. Okay, so vegetable. Parker style rolls. My mom loved those things. I bought them for Easter. You have to get up, you have to let them rise. It's just a big pain in the butt. Asian vegetables with Beijing style sauce. Okay, so when I rewatch this, and I try to do it at least once, make notes for myself, like therapy. Make a food plan, eat what you have, do one or two things. Not because the world's ending, just because you didn't go grocery shopping or whatever. I would like to try that and see if I like the sauce to either buy it again. These things are organic green vegetable foursome. That's a beef. I got this corn. Those are a little older, but you thaw out beautifully. So we're gonna melodious blend. Green garbanzo beans, red and green lentils with a touch of tomatoes and olive oil. That's a keeper. Tater tots. Always makes me think of Angela. Every time before the pandemic. So weird, during the pandemic she didn't really like to do it, but like I would come after work, she would make me salmon, broccoli, and tater tots. The meat. I love it as mushrooms. Gochujang vegetable stir fry with zucchini spirals. Maybe I'll do a whole thing on Trader Joe's. I'll try Trader Joe's 25 vegetable things. So those are the mushrooms. Those are good. All right. So this is reduced guilt spinach and cheese stuffed shells. I honestly don't remember when I got that. This is 2020. No judging. I just would like to be different, right? This is an ice cream Cool Haas. See how much I get them, and they get lost. Even like things I think I want, I'm gonna let that go. I don't even know what flavor it is. That's kind of new. I just got this. It's not open, dairy free. I'm gonna keep it. Not eat it during that time. If that comes back from gardening, that would be nice. Okay. So my quadrants here. So I'm gonna have vegetables, meat, fruit, then Chinese food and meat. Yeah, and look, here's my ginger, which is so nice when you're making something. I feel like, what's this? These are the banana fritters. I got some mango, I got cherries, raspberries, pepperoni, I can say frozen. Berry blend. So I'm gonna try and see, you guys, how do you think, I don't know, this is salmon. I'm gonna keep that. It's not too old. How do you think, who's gonna have the best prices in frozen fruit? I know the Aldi, Walmart, my Giant probably if it's on sale, you know, so I gotta watch out for those. This is gonna be so nice to be able to get in and out of my freezer. Okay, so this seems to be the meat section is pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna take those out. So these are artichoke timbales. These are new. They look super good. Part of the reason I'm doing this too is supporting my friend Beverly. Because very influenced. Well, yeah, of course you're influenced by the people who are around you, and that's why you want good energy around you. But yeah. And I'm starting a new place, and you know, my first instinct truly is to make a cake, make something, and eventually maybe I will. But I don't need to do that anymore. I mean, I don't. It's just, yeah. I mean, it doesn't mean because I've always done it that I have to do it. It's a lot of change. I know. Okay, pizza dough. I have thrown out everyone I bought during the pandemic. I just got this. I should have divided it because I would never. I'm letting it go. That stuff is super cheap too. But I don't want to be wasteful anymore. But this idea of having to have like a full, like everything stuffed, right? Like my freezer, my refrigerator, my pantry. But you know, I'm not judging myself super hard. I've come so far. I really have. I'm very proud of myself actually. And I've got to check that side of me that thinks, yeah, but, yeah, but, yeah, but. I'm not butting all over myself anymore. But it's a process. And this is the thing, you know, Beverly and I were talking about art and this artist we like. And she does my good old japchae. I love that stuff. That's going to go in the Asian section. And I actually don't feel like eating the tamales. One mango, these things are good. That's good after gardening. Okay, so I'm gonna pause and come back and do some talking. I decided not talk and go put my trash out, which I did, which was the whole point. So it's a good start. But it really, why is it psychologically? Yeah, I throw out these strawberries, went bad, but you're throwing out like a Trader Joe's thing? Are you crazy? I guess the value, right? And I want to do the opposite. Like, yeah, I didn't eat it. It's okay. But oh my God, I will not throw my fruit out. It's a paradigm shift, right? So I forgot where I was talking, but so yeah, it's just a lot going on, and I think I'm doing well. This has been a blip this week with the food, which is very unusual, because normally my stomach will stop me, and I think I'm so detached from my body, like I wasn't registering anything. But I do feel it in the morning. But today is a new day. It is cold, you guys. Cold. Now, those on the East Coast, it has been like 100. Like I got in my car even yesterday. It was like 98. But we had a storm come in, so I had hail. Maybe I'll remember to put an end to this. I'm driving to acupuncture. It's like hail, which always an indication that there could be a tornado, right? I don't know if you can have a tornado without hail, but I think you can have hail without a tornado. Y'all, let me know if you know that. So my schedule is I'm off 4 days. I work two, just to get broken in. You know, just I feel like like I said, been in a submarine. It's like, can I do my job again? Like it's been so long. It's just been so surreal. And then I'm 4 days off, and then back to normal. I'm taking Beverly and I are going to go to the Outer Banks in October to celebrate my mother's birthday, which is what Mimi and I did. But it's beautiful. My friend has a house there. It's in Corolla. It's just gorgeous. And, whether we just walk the beach or there's not as many people there at the time, they have bookstores and, whether we're comfortable eating in a restaurant where you can pick up different things, we can cook. She has like a gym spa thing we can go to, the wild horse tour. So my therapist always said, have something to look forward to. So that is what we're going to do. And I'm going to find some just places you could drive and then we can walk around. Um, that Mimi and I hadn't done that, so I'm gonna look into that. She refuses to go on an airplane. That's fine. I did that with Mimi. That was special that one time. Yeah. So health. Yeah. You know how certain things are non-negotiable. Like I brush my teeth no matter what. I can, and if I partly this is my father. My father used to tell me if you do not brush your teeth and wash your face, mice come out at night and will lick you clean. I can remember my mother being so mad. I would wake up shrieking in the middle of the night that the mice were on me and screaming, "I brushed my teeth! I brushed my teeth!" Come on, Claire, come on out, sis. Come on, puppy. You can come out. I got my little thing so she can't scoot down the stairs, but I want her to be able to come out. She's so beautiful. So what? It always seems like taking care of yourself is the first thing that drops when you're in a crisis or it's busy or something's going on. And my goal is to make that always my foundation, and that no matter what's going on, housework can stop or work can stop, but taking care of myself does not stop. I get my hair done today. Um, then my brother had given me a gift card to Ulta, so depending on time and traffic and all that, I might run over there and I need some new under the eye thing. Yeah, I just want to I think I'm happy with my blush. Maybe a new eyeliner, maybe a new palette. And there's this stuff that's supposed to help with dark spots that my dermatologist told me about like over 2 years ago. And since I'm really not going to be in the sun like I am at the pool, um, and I need some new sunscreen for my face for a daily kind of thing that's good on sensitive skin. So that will be a treat, I think. To go with my new hair. And I have, like I said, in the last couple of weeks, I've been buying clothes. And this one company, I don't know, maybe I'll try them on before I pack them up. But because part of me is like, well, I said I wasn't doing this or that. Geez, I'm not going to make my YouTube world like judgmental in my head. Not doing it. But I do. I'm really aware that. I mean, I can't even go to all details of what happened with Angela, but there is a menacing energy I can't describe, and or nor do I want to go into because I want to move past it. But I understand like how it's trying to cope with something that my brain can't fully understand. And as we move past it and get away from it, and a few of us are talking, it's like so much worse than I even would allow myself to feel. But the good news is she's at peace, and her cats. Let's just say her cats disappeared. And I just said, I think the cat should have physicals, because Angela never did that, get shots, that kind of thing. were going to be rehomed. But long story short, they disappeared. We're not told where they were at. And it was like a little miracle. So this friend of Angela was supposed to take the cats. Um, at that moment, couldn't, but wanted to. It was just a big thing. So anyway, the cats disappear. We don't know where they're at. Just figuring maybe they were euthanized or we didn't know. I knew they were probably being boarded somewhere, but a miracle happened. So the people in charge of all this called the place where they're boarding and said, you have 2 more weeks. She's gone. We're not paying for anymore, which that was not Angela's wishes. And the state could afford to pay these cats in a luxury condo forever. But the boarding place was so freaked out, they didn't know what to do. They never had something like this. So they called the doctor that they came from, right, which is Angela's doctor vet. And I don't go there like Oscar had to go there because when he was with me and Angela was out of town, you know, that's where. And I've been with her, I think, for 4 animals to put it down because, I don't want people to go through that alone. And it's such a comforting process, truly. So Pat does take her animals there because of Angela. So they contacted Pat because she kind of let them know what was happening. But the ending is Pat has the cats. And, Angela has loved those cats, but she did make them fearful of people and noises and things. So think about these cats. Angela smells weird. They know something's wrong with her. There's all this energy in the house. Some very loving, but some, indifferent to cats. Some, menacing. So how freaked out they were. And they lost a lot of weight too. But they're so happy to be with her. And there's a male cat, Rue, and a female cat, Tiggy. And I didn't tell you how we got them, but Tiggy was like Angela's pet. It was lap cat at night. Like she wanted attention at night, and Rue was more like the daytime got the attention. She had 2 other cats that we had to let go, and the one female cat, Pepper, Rue just loved her. So I think Rue's been a little lonely. But he's male. He's a little hissy. But she said that Tiggy is definitely just all over her for attention. Rue just kind of walks the border of the its apartment and checks the food bowls and plops there. But he's with her, but doesn't want to be touched. And that's not unusual for Rue. He'll come around. I told them before they disappeared that they were probably going to be somewhere, loving home, but it was going to be very small. But I don't think that's so bad for cats, right? They have this big roaming house, but there are really certain areas they were at. So I can't tell you how that lifted my heart yesterday. She sent me a video of them and called me, and she's like a cat whisperer. She really is. That's what she does. She just been raising a little kitten that was found abandoned, and she literally the day before she got the phone call had rehomed it, had gone to its forever home. So really, just amazing. So that has been a huge lift off my heart because that's just been, I don't know, it's very disturbing. So that's handled. But yeah, so it's time. Oh, and Angela had this neighbor who's like in her early 20s, late teens, I think, and they just love photography and the animals and feeding the animals. And they were united against the neighbors that were trying to sue Angela for feeding the foxes, which is not illegal in the state of Maryland, by the way, or our county. But this whole process has been hard on her, and I had picked out about 5 things for her from Angela. Wrote a lovely note about what she meant to Angela. And Angela's 5 minutes from where I work, and I will not be going that way, which is really amazing, right? Because I did drive by her house, and it just was a house, right? It just was a house. And anyway, I did that, so that's done. I don't have to go down there anymore. I don't know why I would, because the memories are with me, not the house, right? So it's tough. It was very tough. It has only been 3 weeks, so not that long. Um, but like I said, I want to honor Angela by doing art, yeah, gardening, good stuff. So today is my hair day. I would like to. I have some flowers to, not many, and I will not really be buying anymore because it's still a lot of work to get them. You have to dig up and all this stuff, and water and like crazy. But that I probably have an hour to do of that. I want to mow my. Come on, Clara. I'm gonna mow my lawn, and then start my regime of sitting out with some wine, just pulling thistles. going on. And then I just, I'm in this process of 25 things in June, in 25 days. And I think I filmed up to 16. So I'd like to finish that in the next 4 days, which is easy because, like I said, I'm not sticking like, okay, I'm just decluttering my art room. I'm just doing bookcases. I'm not really doing that. But as I do it, I come up with ideas. Like I just try to do like art stuff, 25 things that was on my art table in my art room, my studio. But I'm cleaning my dresser and my bedroom. I want to streamline my bedroom and let go of a lot of stuff. And eventually start, when I start thrifting, I want to look for end tables. So there's a TV I want to give Zach. So there's just a lot I want to let go of. And I started looking, I have this big tall thing I got from IKEA, wooden thing that I painted. And so I have everything at different, you'll see the organization. But so my dresser was all this stuff I just been putting there probably for 5 years since my mother left. But I want to dust, and I just really, when you're reading at a library and you hesitate, right? Like, well, maybe, someone wants it. Well, then you have to go back and do it again. And I don't want to do that. So I'm going to do that. I'm excited. And I told myself, you can do fun things too. It's not just, it's finding a balance. So I'm going to do 25 of that, probably 4 if I'm realistic. So my thinking is, well, one day my niece, nephew will have children and they'll want to play with it. I said, okay, that's fair enough. But I have my mom's stuff, so I'm going to have a box. I want to find a cool box, like a cigar box or something like that, and write a note on it. And then fill it up. And when it's full, that's enough. Because they don't need 500 pieces of jewelry to play with. And that's where I go to, like over, over, over. So I want to do that. Bring you with me. I have such fun stuff. And when I go back to work, I'm going to start wearing my jewelry. My mom loved it when I wore jewelry because it was a signal to her that I was feeling good or put together. And sometimes I did it just for her because I knew it would make her feel happy. But I have some amazing pieces. And wear them and see like any like clothes. Does this feel good? Does this feel like me? Is there anyone I think might want it? Or is it just time to let it go and let somebody else enjoy it? So that I'm excited about doing. But then there's grown up stuff I have to do. Like I really need to go through my living room and just organize all my books, let books go, because we haven't been able to return books because we're not part of the system. So I want to get all those ready. My car is full of stuff. My garage is full of stuff. I have mice. One of my friends is checking out. Her sister had mice in her garage and got an exterminator and see like around what that price might be. But I think for me, it might be worth the money. And they'll look for holes, I guess. I don't know, but I don't know that I can go every day and just like throw away 10 dead mice. And the traps are expensive, and you have to open them. I think I've hit a boundary. Yeah. So that's good. I'm researching that. The next 4 days, I'm going to talk to my cable company. I'm kind of in that process of figuring out the roommate thing online. So yeah, some really good stuff happening. But there's a lot of stuff I just need to let go. And I'm in, because you see someone leave and all their stuff is left, and how meaningless it is when they're gone. But stuff does have meaning to you. It does. You can't say, yeah. But like I said, it's the stuff that is just, like I said, my mom and I got this best cat tchotchke that day because it was the only one there. This was the best piece of clothing. I'm really going to work on that. Is this something I love? Does this bring me joy? I'm going to wear this so I feel good in it. The hardest thing will be for me to make myself try on clothes at the Goodwill. But I'm going to do it because then I'll know, right? Because my mentality is, well, I'll give it to the food bank, and I can, but I want to be a little bit more conscious of everything I'm doing. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going on with me. Tomorrow I'm treating myself to my nails. And I'm going to get the gel nails, which is not the best, but it's the only way it will stay on. And doing my toes. Sunday I'm going to go hang out with a friend. And Monday I don't really have anything planned. Other than, but I do want to get my garage. It's so cool. Now, these 4 days, I want to do at least, this afternoon, I'm going to do my gardening. And then in the morning, what I'd like to do is, on every one of these days, is get up and do 2 or 3 hours in my garage. Because it's just beautiful weather. And once I get going, that's super easy. And of course, release, release, release. And it might be easier for the exterminators coming one place they're nesting. So I try to just bag that up. Yeah. So, sometimes I do feel overwhelmed, and I like talking to you guys, and it's like therapy. So, I might be sad or down, but it's really not. And even if I'm overwhelming myself, which is what I do, I think it's good to share that so someone can say, hey, you don't have to do this, or um, it's just, on some level, I just need to be busy. But I also know I need time. That's why I thought I would sit out here, let Clara explore. Beautiful. Have my coffee. I want to show you this thing. So, it's the 10-day green smoothie cleanse, right, by J.J. Smith. It's an old library book. It got like all damaged and stuff. But what she's, and I think I might have showed this. I don't know if I posted it or not. I apologize. I need to get better at that. But so she breaks it down what you buy for the first 5 days. So it's like 6 apples, 1 bunch grapes, 20 frozen peaches, 20 ounces frozen berries, 15 ounces frozen strawberries, 10 ounces frozen mixed berries, 6 ounces of mango chunks, 3 bananas, 1 bunch kale, 20 ounces spinach, 20 ounces spring mixed greens, stevia or some kind of sweetener, a bag of ground flax seeds, which I just got, fruit and veggies of your choice to munch on, raw or unsalted nuts and seeds to snack on, a detox tea. I have a lot of tea. I'm gonna check out. I know there's a detox one. Sea salt, and a protein powder, which I just got, because my protein powder has whey in it. It's called Raw Protein by Garden of Life or Sun Warrior Protein. I don't remember which one I got. And then the last 5 days is 20 ounces mango chunks, 20 ounces peaches, 20 ounces pineapple chunks, 10 ounces mixed berries, 6 ounces frozen berries, 6 ounces strawberries, 2 apples, 5 bananas, a bunch of kale, 20 ounces spinach, 20 ounces spring mixed greens, fruit and vegetables, raw or unsalted nuts. So there's a modified version where you can have eggs, right, with like a hard-boiled egg or an egg cooked with oil. You can have chicken, right? It just depends on how you cook it. So, but I'm really gonna just so I had that. I had chicken. I got eggs. I'm gonna boil some eggs. So I'm going to. My body is just. I can feel my body like yes, yes, yes. Because I do think dairy is not my friend, and I've been eating a lot of cheese. So, and I know the first 4 days when you're not having sugar, when you're not having all that in your body, and I've had extra lately, will, you're going to feel terrible. But I was thinking, am I going to feel as terrible as I felt this morning or yesterday morning? But it's going in the right direction. So we'll see. But I'm going to keep a journal of it for myself and see, and remember how I've been journaling in the morning, how bad I feel. Um, but what I used to do is when I was really losing weight was do this 10 days like once a month. And what she does is she said, of course you can move. They have the recipes. Yeah, I did that, so I'm not gonna. But like day one, berry green. So it's spinach, water, apple, frozen mango, frozen strawberries, frozen grapes, stevia or whatever, and ground flax seeds and protein powder. But she said that if she prefer you do it in the order she's done it because she's thought about like different amino acids and this gives you this gives you that. Like day 4 you might need more of this as opposed to day 1. So I'm gonna go ahead and follow it exactly. So I've already got some of the fruit. That's why I wanted to declutter my freezer, and then I'm gonna need room. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And hi. So today I'm gonna go online and research. Write down exactly what I need. What you doing, sister? You so happy to be outside? Let me show you my sister. Hey, puppy, Clara. 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 Oh, she won't look at the camera now. Clara, come here. All right. Well, she's uncooperative. She's trying a new food I got. The one I normally get her is $20 for 24, and there are other ones that were like 14 and 15. So we're trying them. But this one was for seniors, and it's chicken with gravy, but I don't think she's even had a lick of it. Now I give her a little bit of crunchies. I haven't been paying enough attention to her either with this. But we'll see if she eats it or not. Usually, if she doesn't like something, she'll end up eating it. She's hungry. But if she really, really hates it, I'll give it to the food bank. what's happening. And I want to do. I'm not gonna. After I finish the 25 thing, which I really want to do the whole month, which would be 750 things, you guys. 750 things. That's a lot. That's a lot. Like one of my goals is the cookbooks in my studio of my mom. So again, I'm saving some for her friends, and then I'm gonna just donate them to my local library because they sell them for book sales. And these are nice things. These aren't crap that should be recycled. So that's one of my goals. My other goal in my studio is to measure my. I'll have to show you my fabric sewing closet, and there's a spot there where I want to get shelving and let go of a lot of that fabric I'm never going to use. And like I've got pillows and blankets and stuff from winter. I want to have those on the bottom shelf so they're not all over the bed. And also declutter a lot of that. I have decluttered a lot of blankets. Pillows not so much. I think I've given away 3 so far. So I got to measure it. So I want to go tomorrow morning, which is Saturday. My nail appointment is not till like 12:30. Go to Walmart, be there early, like 7 o'clock. And from online, it looks like the shelving's super reasonable for what I want. I'm not getting super nice, just something that's not going to crack in a week. And then I'm gonna go online tonight and play around and look at the different prices for fruits and stuff, and go to Walmart and get all that, and then start tomorrow, right? Not Sunday, not Monday, not when I get back to work, but tomorrow. And I'm just so looking forward to having nutrients in my body. So, because it's amazing what I can have accomplished without really taking care of my nutrients. Really, it's amazing. So I can't imagine how just to wake up and wake up at like 5:30, full of energy, ready for the day. Get out and walk. Make a healthy meal for the day. Just have energy for art. Have energy to release stuff. I love it. That's my goal. It's just look cute in jeans. Okay, yeah, fine, definitely. That's way down on my totem pole. Way down. And if I don't want to end up like Angela, you got to really do have to make some changes, good ones. Just prepare myself, because I'm not going to have a team of wonderful people. I don't know. Maybe how am I to say? Maybe I will have a team of wonderful people around me. You just don't know. That's what I want. That's what I'm going to talk. There's a quote on Instagram like "You're a magnet," but literally what you say is what you attract to yourself. If you say, "Oh well, I can't, I'm not consistent," okay, well then you say, yeah, I am always consistent. Consistency comes easy to me. I love that. I mean, I've read this since 1982, really, when someone put a book in my hand, and I still struggle with doing it. But that's the human nature, right? That's the brain. Whatever that part of the brain is, ooh, Lord Almighty. Like I said, I call it my Vivian girls. But yeah, so that's what's happening with me. I wish I knew what was going on with all you guys. And I want to film art stuff. I just loaded my second book that I went through, and I'm trying to. Right now, I think I need to make a schedule. Right, like every day will be that, but like once a week grocery haul, which will be very different now. Uh, check in the morning. I love doing that. What I'm wearing, what I'm eating. So I want to do that more consistently. I think I have a bunch. I'm just going to put together and post. And yeah, so this is, I'm going to write down a schedule for myself. It'll be so much easier. Because sometimes I'll go and I'll write everything down and then I don't look at it for a week and then I have to redo it again. Yeah. So that kind of thing would be nice just to be able to do something once and have it there and understand and move on. But that's my brain. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm listening to this book called 52 Walks. I can't think of the author. I have the actual physical book too, so I'll post it on Instagram. But it's just talking about the benefits of walking and these different stories and stuff. So it's super motivating. Super motivating. Uh, yeah. So that's on my agenda for every day. And we've been going. I've had to be at work at 8:30, and traffic's been hellacious. I've been having to leave my house really quarter after 7. So that makes it a little more challenging for me to get up and walk. So I really haven't. I did go out at lunch yesterday, but it's been like 100 degrees every day. I do think for me, morning's the best because one, then you have those endorphins and all that going on all day, and it's done. And then my brain's not gonna bother me. Well, you don't really have time, or when? Why didn't you do it now? So let's just be done. And the 5 minute, somebody I can't think whoever suggested that 5 minute book. Basically, is your alarm goes off and you say to yourself, five, four, three, two, one, out of bed. Like your brain doesn't have time to start negotiating why it needs to be in bed. So I've been working on that. I like that, reading stuff like that kind of thing. So yeah, I've got all kinds of fun books to spend time with. A couple of DVDs I want to watch. I've been watching some of the Queen's Jubilee, which is interesting and fun. My mother would be glued nonstop, glued watching this every minute she could. She loves stuff like this. She looks so frail, you know. A huge change, and the rest of them are just big messes. So that generation really, the next generation, it's gonna be interesting to see how that all works out. But yeah, so that is what's happening. And I'll be checking in, show you my hair. I'll probably do it right after because once all this other stuff, who knows? But I just feel, I know I'm fine, just the way I am, but I feel like my hair has aged me in a way that I'm not enjoying. Plus, I always change my hair up. I always had different fun colors. I was doing it before it was a thing, it's kind of shocking. Like, I got my tattoo back when good girls did not get tattoos. I had people willing to pay me not to get a tattoo. They were so freaked out, all these older librarians. And my mom was just horrified. It's an angel on my ankle. And when I went there, I wanted it small, and there was a cop there. And he's like, "Oh, you can get a tattoo, get a tattoo." So nobody had tattoos then. And there was all a riot in my brother's house. Like, if my children get tattoos, I'm blaming you. Well, my brother doesn't have to. My nephew is tatted out. He's trying to find his identity. And I support him, whatever he does. But the mom got a tattoo. Everyone has tattoos, even that. So I just think of all the drama I had to go through about that, and it was scary because it was. I don't know. So now I'm gonna get a tattoo right here. I got to find the right thing. I think what does it say? Choose love. Because literally, when I was in the hospital with my mother, I wrote "choose love" with a sharpie because it was not feeling loving, something like that. Or I have a card my mom gave me. It says "I love you, mom." So I'm thinking maybe that because we're still working on our relationship, to say the least. I know my neighbors are gonna think I'm crazy, but I am. I have new words. Whatever. Yeah, so that's what's happening. And I want to get my ears re-pierced. So I have two holes, and Beverly wants to do it too. So my nephew told me a place where Bailey got hers done in Frederick, which is, well, a long way from Beverly, but I want to do that because I have such cute earrings. Maybe I should plan that for the next 4 days. Call and make an appointment. Uh, yeah, and that will be fun for Beverly to come up. And I still want her to go through some of Angela's stuff. We went from this like, why didn't we have more time and get more stuff to Beverly seeing what I got and a little envious, but really I pulled for everybody. I had written a list in my head. I'd gone like room by room, and it was like, well, I didn't find this, I didn't find this, and then to like, right? I'm glad I have her artwork. Super glad, and that one picture which I need to hang up. I'm so glad I have that. And there's some linens and stuff I got that one of her friends was gonna want. We're mailing a quilt to another friend, so I did good. I did good. Yeah. And the rest just I'm ready to let go. I don't really, let some of the I'm keeping everything I don't want. Um, and ones I'm kind of on the fence about for other people. So if they come and choose, and I think I'm going to do something sooner rather than later. Like the whole month of June is going to be triaging my house, and then have it'll probably be like 5 or 6 of us. You know, um, just simple. And I love Asti Spumani. Hello, anyone wants to drop it by? It's my favorite thing, and Angela always bought it for me. And I have my last bottle she bought, so I want to have that. And then the last bottle of red wine that I had bought for her. And just hors d'oeuvre things, but just really to have, it's so I can't go to funerals, I really can't, but I understand why they're important. And like I said, my mom didn't want anything. One, it's so expensive, but we did the celebration of life and two parties, so she was feted, and even my friend Heather, when Mimi passed, which Heather and I hadn't really been talking. we did it all live, and what is today? You guys, what is today? What is today, you guys? I can't see my thing. Mimi's birthday is June 4th. Is that today? I think it's tomorrow. Wow. Thank you, Mimi. Never made me remember that. I forgot my microphone. I got to get used to that too. Yeah, so it's Mimi's birthday tomorrow. Okay. Seems like a good day to start my shake regime. She would love that, actually. Yeah. So for Mimi, we did that, but it's just it is weird that you don't have that sort of closure. But maybe some people you don't need closure with, right? But for my mom, it was important for her friends, and I think for a family, it was important for us, and it was important for all the people that loved her when she was growing up. I did good. As much as my mom didn't want to party, she planned it in my head, so I don't think she'll be mad when I meet her again. Okay, guys, so yeah, and I can abandon all these thoughts and just be. And I plan to have moments of just sitting and being and meditating and praying and journaling and just looking at my art stuff. But I think I went off track. So there's this big thing, 100-day project of anything, right? So this woman I really like, her color choices are not mine, but I love her process. So there's 100. She's already done it. I'm going to do it on my own, but it's a 100-day project of making 5-minute collages. 5 minutes. That's it. So I love the idea of that to get my juices, my creative juices, muscles going. Uh, but so part of what I'm going to do now is have my workspace clear and just throw out some elements. I mean, I can't. If I try to copy her, I couldn't do it. But I know the different papers she's using and that kind of thing. So I could just get little buckets of that. And whenever I feel like it, I'm going to go down and I'm going to have these general things to sort through all this paper. And I have all kinds of containers, but it's going to be stuff for my cards. It's going to be stuff for Alma Luna, the bound objects, because I want us to do some just scrapbooking type paper, magazine things, and then book pictures. But then I'm going to have birds and a couple different things, like people's faces, that kind of thing. And I can't think of the joy, but there's a couple things I have to do to get those set and ready. Um, and that will just make it easier. And then I can decide when all that, on a winter's day, I can just, for me, just to sit and go through that and um, just see what I have and let stuff go is one of the greatest joys on the planet. 25 minutes, right? 25 minutes of walking, 25 minutes of gardening, 25 minutes of house care, 25 minutes of self care, 25 minutes of reading, 25 things in 25 days. Yeah, I can do anything for 25 minutes. Pretty much. Maybe not run, but pretty much anything else. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Have some quiet time. Think about what my first mode of attack is. I'm so happy. I got my freezer started. I'll probably let more go, but trash is out. Won't have that in my garage all weekend bothering me or for the mice to try to get into. Yeah. So, and I'll just be posting random things. I'm gonna, spend some time. I want to have a more of a designated time, like when I work on YouTube. Almost like a part-time job. Just like these are my hours. I'm gonna do that because I need that. I need that schedule. I need that focus. I need to look at, and my God is going to be look at it because I do it so many times and I don't ever look back. It's just weird. But that I can change. That I'm going to have alarms all over my phone. But that's another thing too. Um, whether it's 2 hours in a chunk or, and then I want to do learning about YouTube. So I want to be able to like, work on my thumbnails. I want to be able to link in my bio. Uh, those are the first kind of things I want to work on, and then the editing. So I might think about getting a Mac or what do you call it, the laptop. So I gotta wait for my friends are gonna look for sales for me and help me get that because they have Macs. And and then be able to edit because I really do want to do this for the rest of my life, um, but for the foreseeable future. And I want to edit, especially when I go back and it's like I am clearly talking about Trader Joe's and I say Dollar Tree. I do this all the time, but it's my dyslexic brain. But I'd like to be able to go, take a drink. How many drinks do you get in this episode? Right? And pop up prices and, you know, so I want to try to do a voiceover, but the thing with the voiceovers, I think, are I like talking at the time I'm doing something. So if I'm just doing it and then talking about it, I don't know. I mean, I want to try it, but don't think that's the experience for me. And I know, professional YouTubers, it's a job and that's what they do, but that's probably never going to be for me. It's just talking and hanging out with people, feeling connected. Thank you, because I do. Um, I'm losing subscribers. How to lose how to lose subscribers in 5 days? That's okay. I'm good with that because I really love everyone that's here, and I'm working on getting a PO box. I need to go to the post office. Actually, when I mail my my return clothes, and I have a package I want to mail to a friend, then I'm going to check into it and see if it's how much it is. Um, but yeah, and one of my friends gave me some Canadian snacks to try, so I'm gonna do it after the 10 days. I think with Mark and Sue, or I have another friend, a couple that they're funny, so I might do it with both of them. Uh, but yeah, Mark and Sue are fun. I think the three of us make Mark balances out Sue and I. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna hang out a little bit more with people, make a little bit more of an effort. Uh, okay, and my friend that I'm gonna give all the Trader Joe's stuff to, we were gonna meet, but her son got COVID. They didn't. But it's just everywhere, right? So I'm still doing my best, wearing my mask and washing my hands and all that kind of stuff. Hey guys, I love you so much. Appreciate you all so much. And, the core group of you made all the difference. And people who love me, I am struggling, but it's okay. I'm struggling in the right way, right? Not struggling to get up, or I'm just struggling really making these paradigm shifts. And I know I started to say. So Beverly and I like this one artist, and she's the one that does the 5-minute collages. And Beverly, we were talking about how it just looks so effortless, and I'm like, yeah, but she's on like 2,000 collages, right? I mean, her first 10, 20, 100, I'm sure it didn't come naturally. Like I mean, I have an aesthetic. Beverly has an aesthetic. So that we have. It's just when we learn new things, right? We're not patient. Like I think we feel like we should know it right away. Like, and that is how you grow, and that's the space. So I think there's a lot of things I don't do because I feel like I'm not good at it. And of course, like you look at a baby trying to walk, they stop because they weren't good at it, right? And so I feel like that's what I've done in certain aspects of my life. It's like I've left myself really stagnant because of the learning process. And I do believe learning is the whole point. It's not the end destination, but there's a part of me that says that's bullshit, and it's you got to get it right. So yeah, so that is a huge concept for me to, but that's art, right? And that's the point of art is happy accidents. Because when you sit down to actually manage a page, like say, okay, this is what it's going to look like. That to me creates all kinds of expectations that then stop it. When you just play and try different things, it's amazing how I've been doing art a long time, so it's not like I'm brand new. Um, I've learned things about my process, but that is like a muscle, like stretching before you walk. You just, that's where these books that I'm showing you, like the first book I showed you, is really just plain, like color, this, that. I want to make this, I want to do that. I love this color combination. And then the second book is, it. Part of it was from a class, but the part with my handwriting, I'm not enjoying that. But I'm not going to cover it just because that's not the point of this book. The book is to grow. because I was one of the things I've been working on my personal email. I have two emails. The original one I had is ridiculous. It was like 1,200 or something, and but I went through and I got rid of files, and I'm down to like 5 emails, and got things better organized. Because with my roommate, I want to have all that organized. And but the class, there were notes from that class on there, and I took that class in like 2011 or something, 2014. So yeah, so it's evolution, and but yeah, but that that is a fun place to play too. So, but it's a different in my head differently, right? But I will show you some more books. Hi, baby. Hi, Claire. Do you want to say hi to everyone? Can you say hi in a minute, Clara? You see, that's catnip. Doesn't seem to be too interested in the catnip. We'll see. My girlfriend. I'm calling her puppy. I don't know why, but she's casing the joint. Yeah, so I go show you my bird book. I'll show you just a glimpse of my erotic book because yeah. And I have so many. And one of the things too is I have all these journals, all these things like close to me, and I don't think I need that. Like ones that I might work in, or I want to. That's one thing I'm going to move. And just keep the ones I'm currently working in, and then when I want a new one, then I can go grab a new one. But I'm trying to rethink the space within like reaching distance, like having it be not cute things, but things that not even inspirational things, but just useful. Like here's my ink pads. Here's it's kind of like that. But I want to work on that. So how lucky am I? I got all these great things, and now I can just sit here, listen to the birds, and have my coffee, and be grateful. Okay, guys, I'll see you super soon. Hey guys, Claire Johnson, is out on the deck, enjoying the air. So this is something I want to start doing. She and I hang out. Where I like have quiet moments, listen to the birds, let my girl get some fresh air, hang out with me. Oh, Clara. But guys, I just gave Claire some catnip, and she really likes it. My catnip plant. Look at her. I'm gonna drug my cat. Aw.